Hey, welcome back to the Girl Be Free podcast. I'm your host, Siobhan, your community cultivator and founder of Be Free Project. I help women who are ready to flourish, feel fulfilled, and be free to show up for themselves. I am deeply passionate about community, sisterhood, and personal growth. So if that's your jam, keep on listening. And now let's get into the show. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode. I'm so glad to be in your ears for another week. So, this week, what I'm loving is my journey. And I plan to go into more detail in a couple of weeks when I celebrate my 3-year podcast anniversary. But for the sake of today's conversation, I just want to share with you that I love my journey. I love the hard moments, I love the beautiful moments, and everything in between. And even when I think about my journey this year alone, I've done more work on myself than I've ever done in my lifetime. And I love every single piece of it. And when I decided, I believe it was this past summer when I said that this would be all about becoming Siobhan, I didn't know what that was going to entail. But the journey that has taken me to get to my truest, most authentic self, man, I love it. And I'm so grateful for it. And I cannot wait to share more with you in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned. All right, so today I want to talk about if you're feeling stuck, I want you to do these 6 things. So these are going to be practical things that even you can apply to your life in this very moment. As always, I hope you have your notebook out so you can take some notes and jot down which one you're going to start doing today so that way you can feel less stuck in your life. And then be sure to connect with me on my page on Instagram at Be Free Project or Siobhan Sudbury and let me know which one you're going to apply to your life. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, I want you to start moving your body. Yes, that's what I want you to do. And I want to make it even simple for you. Go for a walk every day for a minimum of 10 to 15 minutes. And that's a part of the 3 to be free that I talk about all the time. It's a part of my daily practice that whenever I need to get out of a funk, whenever I want to take care of myself, it's my daily practice to move my body. And so I want to encourage you to get outside with nature. And this way you can start to feel less stuck by being outside. And I don't care that the weather is changing. You know how to dress appropriately for the weather. Get outside and go for a walk and get fresh air. That's number 1. Number 2, and I talked about this on another episode, if you're ready to feel less stuck in your life, I need you to change the way that you think. So many of your thoughts are keeping you stuck in your life, then it's hard for you to move forward. I need you to begin to speak life over yourself every single day. I'm sharing affirmations with you week after week. I need you to write them down and start reciting them until you feel them in your heart and in your soul. The people that you admire that are growing and that are successful in their life, they know how to talk to themselves. You have to speak to yourself like you would speak to your child. And I'm sure you wouldn't speak to your child and call them names and speak bad about them. So don't do that to yourself. Every day, speak powerful, affirming statements that make you feel good about yourself. And I'm even going to help you out. I have a deck of Girl Be Free affirmation cards. There's 31 different affirmations that will definitely light you up inside. Order your deck today. The link is in my show notes. Number 3, if you're feeling stuck in your life, I need you to start breathing. Okay? Yes, I did say breathe. I need you to take deep breaths and check in with yourself and see how are you feeling. Deep inhales and exhales throughout the day. Because sometimes, and I know this through therapy, when I would be having very difficult moments, my therapist would say, I need you to breathe. And I'm like, I'm breathing. And she said, no, I need you to breathe. I need you to inhale and I need you to exhale. And every single time she told me to do that in those very tough moments, I felt release. Sometimes you're holding your breath all day long and everything is getting caught right in your throat because you're not allowing the tension and everything that you're feeling to be released. Or the only time that you do take a deep breath is when you go to the doctor because he's checking your lungs and your heart rate. I need you to take more breaths. And as you're inhaling and exhaling, checking in with yourself, how do you feel? How is your heart? Those are questions that I ask the members in the Be Free Inner Circle all the time. Those are questions that I text out to my friends. I need to know how you feel. Because when you check in with your feelings, then you'll know what is really going on inside and why you feel stuck in the first place. Maybe, just maybe, you're feeling stuck because you haven't been able to work on that dream that you put aside because we're in the middle of a pandemic and you're stressed out. And maybe you feel stuck because now you don't know what to do. I get it. That's totally fine. But you don't have to stay in that stuck place at any time. As I said in another episode, you get to press the reset button and you get to start over. So just because you feel stuck right now, maybe you're not making the money you want to make, maybe you're in a relationship that should have been over a long time ago. Listen, I get it, but you don't have to stay where you're at. Stuck is optional. And at any point, you can shift the direction of your life, but you have to be willing to show up for yourself. Number 4, I need you to start journaling. So as you're taking these deep breaths and as you're reframing your thoughts and you're going for a walk, I need you to start writing down what's coming up for you. Writing in your journal, how do you feel? Asking yourself questions like what it is that you want for your life and what do you need? What don't you want? Start writing down the thoughts that are coming up so you can begin to process. So begin to start journaling. Every week when you listen to the podcast, I'm encouraging you to have your notebooks out. Write down the things that stick out to you. Start journaling about what you hear so that way you can start to shift your life and get unstuck. Number 5, surround yourself with positive energy. If you are feeling stuck in your life, you need to get around some people that ain't stuck. Get around some movers and some shakers. If there's someone that you see that they always got it going on, they are moving forward in their life, they are emotionally and mentally healthy, try to be around that person. Because when you're around someone who is lit up, guess what? You're going to be lit up too. That's one of the things that I love about my friendships is that I know without question that I light them up and they light me up as well. So it's impossible for me to feel stuck in my life because I'm surrounded by so much positive energy. If you are stuck around people who ain't going nowhere and ain't doing nothing, you need to change your circle. You need to get around people who are doing something. Because if everybody is miserable, everybody is gossiping, everybody ain't doing nothing, you're going to be just like them. So you need to change the people that you're around and surround yourself with people who will fill you up. So then that way, when you're feeling stuck, they can reach down and say, girl, I got you. But if every day you're just woe is me and you're in this funk and blah, 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 you're going to stay right where you're at because you're not doing anything. A stuck person don't need to be around another stuck person because y'all just going to be stuck together. And if that feels good to you, then stay where you're at. If not, find a community like the Be Free Inner Circle or find an accountability partner, find some new friends, but you got to do something if you're tired of being stuck. And number 6, get the resources that you need to move forward in your life. So I recommend reading self-help books, listening to more podcasts like this, take a class, take a course, get a mentor, find a coach, find a community, but get the resources that you need so that you can better your life. There is no excuse for you to be stuck. Most often than not, what I notice all the time is starts in your head. So when you tell yourself all of these negative things, you stay right in that place. But when you're ready for change, when you're ready for something different, you will do something different. And you get to do that. You don't have to be stuck. You can choose one of these things that I shared with you today and then start gradually applying them to your life. And over time, you will start to see change. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to take it day by day. And what I need you to know is that you're not alone. I'm going to be here every week cheering you on. You don't have to be on this journey by yourself. I cultivated the Be Free Inner Circle just for you. All you have to do is commit to taking one step forward every single day. So I have a free worksheet for you called 3 to Be Free. And the 3 to Be Free is to take action, walk daily, and affirm yourself. Those 3 things every single day that I want you to apply. And then I have the worksheet for you so you can download and keep track of it. I would love for you to print it out and then use the hashtag BeFreeProject so I can see it. You got this. You got this. You got this. Your journal prompt for this week is list 5 things that you are grateful for. And then your affirmation is I can trust myself. If you feel inclined to share your response to the journal prompt with me, you can write it in your journal, take a picture, and use the hashtag BeFreeProject. You can also share it in your IG stories and just tag me so I can see it. I would love to see what you're working on. I would love to hear how these episodes that I share with you week after week are improving your life. As always, don't forget to share this episode with someone that you care about. Share it on IG with using the hashtag BeFreeProject or Siobhan Sudbury. And if you've been loving any episode, leave me a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, and I can't wait to check it out. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And then every single week, I send out beautiful newsletters to my audience, pouring out my heart to support them throughout the week. I know you want to be a part of that, so make sure you sign up. The show notes will give you the link that you need. And as always, if you love the work that I'm doing here and you want to support by treating me to a cup of coffee, you can find that link too. Until next time, girl, be free.
Hi, I'm Keisha White from Southern New Jersey. I joined the Be Free Inner Circle after following Siobhan for some time on social media. I saw how warm and motivating she is. I immediately loved her energy and her positivity. You could tell that she really wants to support you and see us all win. What I love most about the community is the support and encouragement that I receive. Um, I love our live chats. I also love the book club and just some of the events and conversation we have within the community. We are all on individual journeys and we have our own goals. However, we are all able to come together and be there for one another. So I just love that about the community. So if you're considering joining, please do. I'm sure you will love it.